Hey, James, what are you seeing out of their offensive line? What do they do so well?
I mean, they got a offensive line that pretty much is the same offensive line that they had last year, so they got a lot of chemistry together. I mean, I feel like they play really well together, and I mean, I think that the year that they had last year was a good year too. I mean, they obviously went to a bowl game and they experienced a lot. And I think the experience that they have is going to continue to, I mean, be a, I don't know, an edge for them, I guess you want to say.
James, you guys have had some moments defensively where you acquitted yourselves nicely. First half the other day, 10 points. What changes? What happens? Do you guys run out of gas? You just get tired? Or in the second half and some other times, what do you think the difference is between when you're good and when you're not so good?
I mean, I think we're a young football team. I mean, a lot of players that we have playing like right now haven't played before. And I mean, I feel like some guys get complacent. And I mean, that can hurt you in a game, especially like you can see versus ASU. We got complacent. We gave up a lot of points in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. And I think we need to change that. I think we need to get an edge about ourselves that can do us some good and just continue to make us play, like continue to play hard.
When you say you think some guys got complacent, do you think that's a result of having an offense that's putting up so many points that in the back of your minds, some guys' minds, it might be, hey, we can get complacent because we know we have the offense to pick us up?
I mean, yeah, our offense has been playing great. As you can see, like we got one of the best offenses in the country. And I mean, I think that could be a mindset of some people. I mean, we can't like just rely on our offense, but I don't want that. I want our defense to win games. And I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like defense wins championships. And I mean, that's where your team is built, around your defense. I mean, if you could give up no points a game, the majority of the time you're going to win. And that's how we need to be.
Yeah, just staying on that for just a second again, James. A defense that's had the troubles that you guys have had, how can anybody get complacent? I mean, you have one good half and you think that there are guys who feel like they've arrived, or how does that work, you think?
I know during the game, I feel like when you're playing real well, and I mean, especially the halftime break, you come out with like a different mindset. You think you just won the game already. I mean, I think that attitude could kind of catch up to you. And I think it did versus ASU. And I mean, you can see it hurt us a little bit.
Okay, anybody else for James?
Big picture, though, do you see progress happening? Do you feel like it's going to get better? And do you see potential when you have those periods of time when it's played well, that if you can maintain that, this can be a capable defense?
Oh, yeah, I feel like we've been making big strides. I mean, as you could tell, like last week in the ASU game in the first half, I don't think our defense played that well all year. And, I mean, we do see those little spurts of experience coming into play. And I think it's going to get better because, I mean, for sure, Coach Coughlin will ensure it will get better because practice will be better and we will definitely play better.
After playing against a couple of like really high tempo teams the last couple of weeks, is it kind of a relief to go back to like a more traditional offense this upcoming week against Utah?
Oh yeah, I mean playing against the hurry up offense is always a little troubling. But I mean playing versus our offense throughout the whole fall camp, I think our offense is the fastest offense we've faced. And I think that's done a lot of justice for us. I mean, as being conditioned to play. I mean, you could tell like our ones took a lot of snaps, and I think we've been handling pretty well. But I mean, it is nice to have a team that actually huddles up. I mean, you get that extra break, and you can just play to your full potential. I mean, with all the energy you have saved up.
James, you've lost 6 defensive backs since spring practice. You've got a linebacker who left. You've got linebackers that have been hurt. How much is this playing into the problems on defense? Because you clearly do not have the depth you had, let's say, at the end of last season.
I mean, yeah, that has played a little bit. And you can see in the ASU game when DA went down, we kind of had some little troubles at the corner position. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like around here we have an attitude where it's just if it's your time, you got to play. You got to come up. And them young guys, they got to grow up quick. And, I mean, in this week of practice, they will grow up quick. And, I mean, Coach Kaufman, just like I said, does a great job developing players. And, I mean, we're going to need those guys to play. And, I mean, it has hurt us, as you can see. But, I mean, I think we're going to come back this week, and I think we're going to do something special. I think this week's going to be a good week for us.
Okay, anything else for James? Okay, thank you.